We've come down to the International Cafe for breakfast today, and I have the broccoli and cheese quiche and blueberry yogurt. But everything in the display case is beautiful. This is very yummy. What did you get? You got the kale and mushroom? Omelet, and then the strawberry chia seeds. And a butter pecan latte. Yum. It is almost 9 a.m. and we are in the Princess Theater getting ready for the Welcome to Princess seminar. It's essentially a seminar for like first time princess cruisers. And we just met some crew, some ship crew, and they said they're gonna be giving away some free stuff.
I love free stuff.
I know, me too. I love prizes. I'm so excited. So we'll see what this is about. Good morning.
Hi everybody.
It is our first sea day, and this
Sunday?
It is Sunday, yep. So this is like day 2 of the cruise. We embarked yesterday, we left Vancouver. Today is not like a scenic cruising day. We're on whale watch alert like all the time, but let's start with how we slept last night.
I slept really well. It felt warm in the room.
It was warm in the room until it was not warm at all anymore. And when we finally woke up and got dressed and came outside to head to the International Cafe this morning, it was cold. It's like 50 degrees outside.
Really chilly and windy.
Kind of gray, kind of like icky looking outside, which is fine.
We had extra blankets last night because when we walked past the movie theater, we call it Movies Under the Stars, they actually had those plaid buffalo print blankets out, and so we took 2 of them back to our room and had those on our bed to keep us warm.
Yeah, so we were plenty warm until we were not warm. We went to the International Cafe this morning and we had like breakfast and coffee, and then we just left the Princess Theater because we went to like a Welcome to Princess cruising event.
And it was so cool because you have your badge, so they know who's in the theater, so you didn't have to like yell and scream.
But they gave away a lot of prizes. We didn't win anything, but it was nice.
But it was nice that it was a random drawing.
Yeah. So we're gonna find some things to keep us busy today. We do have a wine tasting this afternoon at 2. Today is our first formal night. Later, we've got dinner at Crown Grill later tonight. So we've got some things to keep us busy today. And you guys are gonna come along for the whole thing.
It's gonna be great.
Yep. There's a cocktail competition happening downstairs with the bartenders on the ship. I think it's a really interesting feature on the ship. It is 11:42 a.m. and it's lunchtime. So we're coming to Alfredo's for lunch because the pizza sounds really good and it smells even better. And look right over here at the wine bar. Look how pretty that is. So here is the menu here at Alfredo's Pizza, and I really like that it breaks down wine, what's included with the Plus and Premier package, also beer and cider, and then over here is the pizza menu, and everything is made and baked to order. It smells so good. Okay, pizza is here. It took a little while, and we have some beer. But this is, what is this? The Kappa, starts with a C. It's a long, complicated Italian word, and I don't speak Italian. Pepperoni pizza over there. This one has shrimp and mussels, and that one has prosciutto. Yum! And also, we asked for some roasted garlic, and they brought us some in a little bowl. And I'm gonna have to share, which is unfortunate. So we're clapping for the live music. It's like orchestra music, and we are rotating. So we are having an orchestrated dinner, or lunch, where we all rotate our lunch, or our plates of pizza to the left when we're done with our current piece. And I'm still working, so I'm behind, but it's fine. Found the library, which is nice because it's quiet in here. Okay, so I picked up a book from the library, but we've got a merengue class happening down here. It's a dance class. It is a little noisy and sort of smoky because the casino is just down one floor, like right over there. That's the casino, so it's a little noisy and a little smoky, but it looks like they're having a good time. It's 1:45 and we're trying to check in for our wine tasting. Woohoo! In Michelangelo dining room. We have a table and chairs and wine glasses and snacks. We're starting the wine tasting with bubbles. This is champagne from France. And we have our canapes over here, and we're starting with the shrimp canapé.
But nowadays, the best wine for your meal is the wine you choose.
Right.
Okay? So for me, I love this wine.
So next we have the Cloudy Bay Sauvignon Blanc right here, paired with the caviar.
I love it. Full bodied.
Next we have the Schaefer Red Shoulder
Nice
Chardonnay,
Chardonnay. Full bodied taste.
paired with salami.
We're
Fourth one
going
is
to
this
Mendoza,
Masi Campo
Argentina.
Fiorin. It's like a dark red,
The next wine
which is really pretty. I think it smells like port wine. And I think I mixed up my canapes because he said to eat it with the ham. This one's probably salami. I should have had the last one with salami. You asked the guy who told us to eat it, but there's a little olive tucked in here, which is cute. So we'll eat this. So far, kind of enjoying this. So next we have the Caro, which is another red wine. And he said to pair it with the cheese. So I've got 2 cheeses here I'm going to pair it with. The last wine is the Camus Cabernet Sauvignon. And I really like this one. I think it smells like blueberries. So I'm just finishing out the canapé plate with this. And just as a quick glimpse, we did have our wine tasting here in the Michelangelo dining room. I thought this was so nice because it was a huge venue. We had great big tables with placemats like this. It was nice. I'm glad we did that. We're back in the room now. This is the first time we're back in the room today, and our stateroom hosts still have not seen them. Have no idea who they are, but they let us keep the blankets that we picked up.
And they've made our beds and it looks really nice, and
Yeah.
it's all picked up.
The room is nice and clean.
We have a beautiful view out of the window.
Yeah. It's still chilly. Tomorrow.
Very chilly.
Tomorrow's catch you can. I am not fearful. I'm just a little bit concerned about what tomorrow's going to be like weather-wise, because I knew it was going to be cool. It's cold.
It's cool.
It's like 50.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Windy and 50.
Yeah. So, it's formal night. And I need to take a shower because this is not formal night appropriate. We have dining reservations for dinner at Crown Grill at 5:20, which is in 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's also formal night because it is the second night on the cruise. It's a sea day. I like when they put formal nights on sea days. We've done a whole lot of like nothing today, a whole lot of relaxing
It's really nice
today.
to sit and read and relax. We watched the paper airplane contest, and
Yeah.
we've done a couple of other
We
little,
did the wine
little things.
tasting. We had breakfast. We did wake up sort of early, like 6 o'clock. We were up before the rest of the ship was awake. But I'm ready for a nap. I think the jet lag is catching up to us. We're feeling tired. So it's nice we've got early dinner because it means we have an early bedtime.
And we get up early tomorrow.
Right, yeah, because early port time. 6:30 a.m. port time tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, formal night. We need a shower because this needs to be repaired. And yeah, maybe we'll take some pictures if we wake up. And if we don't, there's another formal night later on in the cruise that we can take pictures. So I don't really care if we get pictures tonight. But it is formal night. We're going to a specialty dining restaurant. So we might as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited about like a really good steak dinner. So
We'll see what it's like.
yeah, so we'll take you to dinner with us at the Crown Grill. I think we
Just combing my hair and I knocked my glasses off my face.
whoops. Oh, okay, so 5:08 p.m. We have dinner in 12 minutes.
Let's go.
Let's go, Mom. I think they look pretty. You look pretty.
Thank you. You look lovely.
Thanks, Mom. We are seated at our table inside the Crown Grill. And here's the menu.
Very good evening. How are you tonight?
Just fine, how are you?
Very good, very good. Let me give some water. Have a nice back.
I think I'll go for the filet. They have sides down here, the grilled asparagus, and the wild mushrooms both sound good to me. They do have a North to Alaska menu with king salmon, Alaskan crab cake, prime rib. we have been brought some bread. And it looks delicious. Is that cheese? Oh, and the plate's hot. I think that's cheese coming out of there too. Yum.
I assume you are the couple. Okay, please get a little bit more together.
Wow. For first course, I have a lobster cake with the grilled asparagus. And then Mom got the sea scallops. Right? And those are pretty. It's a tiny little plate. What's on the bottom? Is it like a cream sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here's a review of the first course. Mom didn't like this at all. I think because she didn't like the sauce. The sauce itself is well made. It's not broken. She just doesn't like the flavor of it. And I think the scallops are way overcooked. And then over here, this was very, very hot. And it needed some kind of like, something tart, some kind of like tartar sauce. And the sauce that's with it adds nothing to it. So it was really hot, very fresh, but just not my favorite. Not something I will continue to eat when I have a great big steak on the way, you know? Alright, next round of food is here. It is soup and salad time. I have the tomato salad with goat cheese and beets. And this looks like a beet dressing. It's very beet colored. And then Mom over here has the black and blue French onion soup.
We'll put some sour cream in there.
You want the butter?
Oh, sour cream first.
Sour cream first?
Yeah. That's plenty, yeah. And then the little chives.
Chives.
And then a little bacon. That's good. And then the butter.
And the butter.
Tuck it on top.
And all yours.
Oh, mine? Thank you.
I'll be back with you.
Thanks. I totally did that clip with no context. Mom ordered a baked potato, a loaded baked potato with her steak. So he brought all of the stuff to the table to load up her potato. And he was going to put the butter in first, and she chose to not do the butter first. And I think he was really confused because he had never seen anybody not put the butter first. Oh, look. Thank you. Oh, it smells so good. Thank you. And then this is my sauteed mushrooms, which you can hardly see. And this over here, this is what's left of our bread. And I didn't tell you, it is cheesy garlic bread. And it is so good. But this steak, which he just brought, the plate is really hot and it smells amazing. Alright, steak is fine. Sort of bland, but he did just bring some salt to the table. And he had 3 different kinds of salt. He had a pink Hawaiian, a black Hawaiian, and a smoked salt. So I got the smoked salt and Mom went for the black Hawaiian salt. So that's nice. And the mushrooms are okay. Almost cold, but they're sort of lukewarm, so they're alright. Okay, I don't know who I am. I think it might be the food though. I'm not gonna finish my steak. We just kind of feel like everything is missing something. My steak, like the cut of meat was fantastic, but there wasn't a whole lot of flavor. The mushrooms were sort of cold. The best part of the meal so far has been the garlic bread and also the wine.
And that salad.
But the wine came out of a bottle. Yeah, the salad was good. I will say that. I'm just like, I don't know. It's a steakhouse and this was lackluster because for me, when you like grill a steak, there should be some sort of grill flavor. There's beautiful grill marks on the steak. There's no grill flavor at all. This is just a really bland cut of meat. Yeah, no beef flavor at all. It's just boring. All right, dessert is here. We have the key lime pie bar, which Mom says, is wearing.
It's like little dunce caps.
It really is. She's right. So, we have my little dunce of a dessert, and then over here she has
Dunce caps too.
Is that the creme brulee? Uh-huh. Okay, so creme brulee with dunce caps and key lime pie with dunce caps. Well, our dunce cap desserts were weird. Weird. This tasted like a flan. Mom described it as if a cheesecake and a creme brulee had a baby, It's really eggy. The flavor is good, the texture is weird. This one is strange because the flavor of the custard layer is good. The meringue itself is right. The bottom cookie layer is like heavy on the molasses, and I think it tastes like raisins. And Mom thinks it tastes like ginger. I don't get ginger at all. But then the red sauce is supposed to be like a raspberry sauce. There was probably a raspberry within the same vicinity, but not recently, and I just think that it's been watered down. So if this is a depiction of the ship's dinner food, I mean, it kind of makes me want to cancel our reservation at Sabatini's.
We'll give it a chance.
Yeah, we'll try it, but I'm just not excited about it, and honestly, 2 dinners in a row on the ship, and I've been disappointed. Lunch today was good, breakfast today was good, but this was just not.
Foodie, you would not be happy.
Yeah, for a foodie, you wouldn't be happy as a foodie eating this. We just came out of Crown Grill into the atrium, and it looks like we've got a champagne fountain happening right down here. Very cool. Here's a better peek at the Champagne waterfall. Alright, formal clothes are off.
We're back in our duds, our regular duds.
With pockets, so
In a hood.
there's a princess production show, and it's like a Motown sort of tribute or whatever in the Princess Theater tonight. So that's where we're gonna go because they have a show at 7:30 in 17 minutes. Then they have another one at 9:30. So we're gonna head to the one at 7:30 because I don't know that we're gonna make it to 9:30 tonight. We are both pretty beat. We are in the theater now, and since we have the Princess Premier package, we have reserved seating, like prime seating for the show, which is really nice. Well, it does not look like it, but it's bedtime. I'm kidding. Well, sort of. It's 8:28. We just got out of the show. We just got back to the room, and we're tired. We are beat. Also, I mean, I think we're turning the clocks back an hour tonight, so does that make we gain an hour? Yeah. Mom? Okay.
Means it's not as late as you think it is.
So it's only 7:30. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It just feels like 11:30.
Well, because it is at home. Anyway, it's bright out, which I like. I think this is nice and pretty. And I can sleep in this. I don't know about you, but I could.
And the ocean has really calmed down.
It was rough today. Lots of white caps today. And the ship was sort of rocking quite a bit today. So this is nice. This is pleasant. It's chilly, but it's much calmer. Oh my gosh, that's a whale! You see one? Okay, so that was really exciting because I saw a whale, but she didn't. But that's okay. We'll find one for her. So we just got out of the show, and I want to know what you thought.
It was too much lip syncing for me.
Okay. Yeah, I thought, okay, so we're Disney cruisers, right? We have been on lots of Disney cruises, and the production shows are a big deal on Disney, and everyone can sing and dance on Disney cruises, like in the production shows, and even people who are not on stage can sing and dance.
And they were dancers.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, okay, here's what I thought. The singers were not dancers, and the dancers were not singers.
Okay.
Because the singers were mic'd and the dancers were not. And when the singers would dance, they couldn't or didn't very well, in my opinion.
Well, and when they were singing, you could tell they weren't singing into the mic because they would have their back turned to it sometimes.
Well,
Did you notice that?
the singers had like the headset on.
Right.
So they had like prop microphones that were not active. So anyway, I would watch it again.
I enjoyed it.
I liked the music that they played. Yeah. And the glittery costumes were really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the dancing was fun to watch. It was enjoyable for me. And the seats in the theater are comfortable.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, something that nobody talks about, but It does matter.
They were not too close together.
Side to
for
side
my-
or front to
front
back.
to back, yeah.
I
It
felt
was
like there was
comfortable.
plenty of space. There was a really tall woman sitting in front of me with really big hair, so I couldn't really see very well. So I was sort of like slouching and looking to the side.
I wonder why you were slouching. So I slouched too, but I was between. There were two people in front of me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
sat right between their seats.
No,
so
she was
I had
right
great-
in front of me, so I was sort of like slouched down in my seat, kind of like leaning to the side, looking, trying to watch the show. I did enjoy it. I thought it was fun.
I liked it.
Yeah. So, sort of a nice, like, first day, because we flew the first day to get to Vancouver. That was a big day. Then the next day, hop on, hop off bus tour all day long in Vancouver. That was another
That was
big day. Then yesterday, embarkation day.
Stressful.
That was another big day. So today was like really nice to sort of take it easy, do a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Have a relaxing
Read,
day.
drink, do a wine tasting. The highlight of my day was the pizza at Alfredo's.
That was really good pizza.
Yeah. I thought Crown Grill would be the highlight, and it wasn't.
No. It was disappointing.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's where we're at. It's late, we're tired, probably gonna go to sleep soon, but we do have an episode of The Love Boat on the TV back there behind her head. So we're gonna watch that and go to sleep. And then tomorrow, early morning, I think the ship gets into Ketchikan tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Early. So tomorrow's vlog will be Ketchikan, and I think we have plans. We're like doing a trolley tour or something. Adam booked it, so I don't know what
It'll
it's
be a
gonna be.
surprise.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise. We'll see. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good night.